Hello YouTube, it is iPhone season, and today we are unboxing an iPhone 15 Pro Max because I am unable to get an iPhone 16 Pro Max at this time, and unfortunately, in the last year, since the 15 Pro Max came out, I've been unable to get one. So, here's one, it's used, but it came in the box. We're going to unbox it today. Now, if you look at this, I honestly can't tell what iPhone is in this box. Like, this could be, you could tell me this is a 14 Pro Max. It wouldn't be a 13 because it doesn't have the notch. It has the dynamic island. But you could tell me this is a 14 Pro Max, a 15 Pro Max, and a 16 Pro Max, and I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's not like the iPhone 16 box where you can tell it's a 16 because the cameras are stacked vertically on top of each other, which they haven't done since the iPhone 12. So let's go and open this up. There it is there. Very nice. It is in very good condition. Well taken care of. Titanium frame. Does not have any scratches on it. Back glass is immaculate. Another matte back glass, not glossy, so you don't leave fingerprints. Except for the iPhone symbol. Definitely leave fingerprints on that iPhone symbol already. The screen is in perfect condition. It comes with the USB-C to USB-C cable. Not the other goodies, unfortunately. If you watch Apple's reveal for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the only thing it mentions is it has a titanium frame. The only other things that I know that are different between this and the 14 Pro Max is the 5x periscoping telephoto lens and the action button, which was introduced on the 15 Pro Max, but I believe the 15 base and 15 Plus still had the switch, the silent switch, like the 14 Plus did. Now, I mentioned that besides the action button, you can't really tell if this is a 15 Pro Max or a 14 Pro Max, and a lot of people are like, Apple just keeps recycling the same design and again. This body has the same dimensions as the 14 Pro Max and the 14 Plus and the 15 Plus, and people are like, they need to change it, they need to come up with something new, they need to innovate, they need a redesign or whatever. But as someone who buys these phones to unbox them and review them, and then has to sell these phones in order to afford another phone to unbox and review, I appreciate that the design and the dimensions stay very similar. It makes it easy for me in having to buy cases and screen protectors. This phone and this phone use the exact same tempered glass screen protector, and while the iPhone 14 Plus does fit in the 16 Pro Max case, with the exception of the camera just looks funky inside of this larger cutout, cases are also easy to stock because many of the iPhones share the same case. The one thing that I do want to see with the 15 Pro Max is how much zoom you have. The 13 Pro Max and the 14 Pro Max had the same telephoto camera, which had a 3x optical zoom and a maximum zoom of 15 times, which means that it had a 5x digital zoom that was stacked on top of the 3x optical zoom. If this continues to do the 5x digital crop of the optical zoom with a 5x optical zoom lens, it should have a zoom of 25 times. The main camera sensor on the 15 Pro Max is the same as the 14 Pro Max and the 16 Pro Max. The telephoto got an upgrade, and the ultra wide is the same as the 14 Pro Max. So two of the cameras are the same. The telephoto got an upgrade. It has the action button now. It has USB-C. It does have a titanium frame, which makes it 20 grams or a little bit more than half an ounce lighter. Here's the information on the action button. Let's just take a look at that real quickly. Yeah, nothing's changed. Alright, let's take a look at the settings. And the important setting here. Battery health is at, 95% at 237 cycles. I actually thought it had less battery health than that. Alright, it looks pretty good. Now we test out that camera. Have that half, 1, 2, 3, or 5? I said 3 because I'm used to all these cameras having 3. And it does, just as I predicted, it goes up to 25 times.